reverberated throughout heaven and earth. A mighty angel cried out with a loud voice, saying, "Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great. She has become a dwelling place for demons, a prison for every unclean spirit, and a prison for every unclean and detestable bird." The kings of the earth, who committed acts of immorality and lived luxuriously with her, wept and mourned over her as they saw the smoke of her burning from a distance. They were terrified as they witnessed the glory and wealth of the city vanish in an instant. The merchants of the earth also wept and mourned over her, for no one bought their merchandise anymore. Their ships had no more goods to carry, and their fortunes had vanished with the city's destruction. But in heaven, a great multitude's voice was heard. They rejoiced, crying out, "Hallelujah! Salvation and glory and power belong to our God." And the marriage supper of the Lamb was prepared. His bride had made herself ready, clothed in fine linen, bright and clean. Let us rejoice and exult and give him glory. Then heaven was opened, and behold, a white horse appeared. The one seated on it was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he judges and wages war. His eyes were like a flame of fire, and on his head were many diadems, and from his mouth came a sharp sword. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth passed away, and the sea is no more. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And he will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there will no longer be any death. There will no longer be any mourning or crying or pain, for the first things have passed away. And he showed me a river of the water of life, clear as crystal, coming from the throne of God and of the Lamb, in the middle of its street. On either side of the river was the tree of life, bearing 12 kinds of fruit, yielding its fruit every month.